What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing great. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a Metro Boomin style beat.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Off like Not All Heroes Wear Cape, something that him, Travis Scott, 21 Savage could be on. Now, I can only speak for myself, but I definitely know for me, Metro Boomin is one of the main reasons I got into making beats, seeing like old cook-up videos with him and Travis Scott, and the old videos he used to post onto YouTube that are like 5-6 years old or whatever now. They really inspired me to start produce, and he's an absolute superstar, especially in the hip-hop community. So today I'm going to make a beat in the style of Metro Boomin, something dark, something bouncy. But before we get into it, a quick question of, would you guys like to start seeing some more like vlog beat making content? Like I would like transition a beat making video with vlogs and stuff like that, just for some differentiation if anyone fancies it. If not, just let me know down in the comments. And one more thing, what is everyone's favorite Metro Boomin produced track? Let me know down in the comments. For me, my favorite Metro Boomin track would probably be, at the moment, Heartless by The Weeknd, which came out not so long ago. I absolutely love that track. It was absolute smash. So yeah, before we get into it, please follow me on social media. Links will be in the description, and I'm going to show you the secrets to making a Metro Boomin beat. So I'm going to start off with a grand piano like I did in the last tutorial. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did in the last tutorial as well. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's a drill, melody and drum tutorial. Pull down this timbre a little bit. It just gives it a more of a lo-fi dark sound to the piano. It sort of removes a lot of the high end. And yeah, I'm going to just start the first part of the melody process. Having some headphones on would help.
So no
headphones. So what I'm going to do is start by laying down some chords first of all, something real simple. Try something like that, lower it a few semitones, definitely. Something like that sounds cool for now. Paste that over and change the second half. So I have the main melody. What I'm going to do to this is Alt S. It's what I always do. Alt S to strum the notes. And Alt R to randomize the velocities. Lower this down like that. What I'm going to do with this melody now is press Alt Y, which reverses the whole melody backwards. Put this in the playlist here and record it out. So now I have this recorded out. What I'm going to do is click the reverse button. I'm going to pitch it down like 5. Send it to a mixer track and just give it a simple bit of EQing. Going to add some chorus to the piano. So this I'm going to pitch down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alt Y to just change it back, because that's essentially how it is now. And I'm going to open up Analog Lab and just look for some like analog sounds, obviously. So in Analog Lab, I'm going to search keys and shuffle presets and just cycle through a few till I find one I like. Okay, I'm going to have to render this out real quick because my computer cannot handle it. So that's starting real nice.
Wow, it's very nice.
Next, I'm going to add some sort of like synth key thing again, just to accent more notes. I'm going to try Tal Uno, which is like a Juno replacement. Try a few presets in here. I'm gonna add another layer to this melody. Once all these melodies are blended together, it's gonna sound so much better. Then I want to go drin, like this. I'm going to change the piano out for another sound actually. Might try some sort of bell. So what I'm going to do with everything I have now is send it to the mixer track for more mixing. What I'm going to do is just change it up in the layout, but for the melodies that's as far as I go. But once the track starts, I will add a sub bass and stuff, or maybe I'll put this in here and reverse it, make unique and reverse it, and then I've got to chop each section, so we just lay it out like this. And then last of all, I think I will add the actual piano in just as a layer and just have it sitting, have it kind of quiet in the back. So now I have my melody all together. What I'm going to do is render it all out. So I have the finished melody here. I'm going to send it to another mixer and put some little effects on it or something. Obviously the melodies don't have to be this complex, but I just kind of wanted to just do something a little above and beyond, you know. Let's go for an effect rack and we'll try some effect or something. So I added this effect rack preset called anti-phase, which is in the modulation category. If I pulled it up to full, it would sound like this, but I'm going to pull it down to like a quarter, and it just gives the melody movement in like some areas where there's not a lot happening. So it's just kind of a cool little background effect. As well as this, I'm going to put some sort of like tape emulation on and just go from there. Might try pitching the melody down some. Maybe up it one in pitch, and we've sped it up to 172. Now I'm just going to crack on with the drums. Start with the soft clipper on the master and a little EQ just to up the highs a little bit, and I'm going to go for that signature Metro Boomin style bounce. So I'm going to start with the hi-hat. I'm going to start with the one called Sweet, kind of nice like tight hat like Metro would use. I'm literally just going to start with the two-step. So Metro always layers his claps and snares, so I'm going to do that. Use this leaf clap. I'm going to layer it with the Balenciaga snare, turn off the loop points. Next, you got to grab the Metro Boomin signature, which is a spins 808. Usually I would turn the boost up and turn down the out, but for this one I'm going to turn it down very slightly. That simple. And there's open hat called Hey, just on the 1 and 5 for now. Got this one called Mexico. 12 kick as always and just start layering it with the 808. So the trick with the kick and the 808 is to get them to bounce off each other. You don't want the kick and the 808 hitting at the same time every time. You just want to add some bounce to it through that. Metro does that a lot. Like that, something like that. It's literally just following it. Start messing with the hats a little now. I don't want to go too crazy, nothing like sizzle, just like some simple little rolls and stuff. That's what Metro seems to be doing these days, or was going before he stopped releasing so much music.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So I'm gonna add this perk called Fix, which is the one I did in my last beat. I want it to hit there like a So now I'm just gonna mix these drums, make sure they're all sounding nice. If you want some reverb on the hi-hats, just a touch. Metro always has a touch of reverb. You want the hi-hat quieter than like producers like Wheezy and like people like that. You want it a little quieter. Start laying it out, but first things first, what I'm gonna do is go into Omnisphere and grab a synth bass. So the bass I'm gonna use is called the CS80 sine bass. I'm just gonna follow the root notes. So the sub bass here is literally mainly going to be used for like breakdowns and stuff like that. For some reason I can hear The Weeknd on this too. So that is my layout for the Metro Boomin track. So it's just the intro leading into the verse, which leads into this drop, which is like, which then goes into the chorus. All the drums playing. Drum build-up's very important in a Metro Boomin track through the verse. Back into the verse. And then just repeat it over. Then for the outro, just the main chorus pitch down. So that is how I would make a Metro Boomin type beat for like The Weeknd or 21 Savage or The Weeknd or Travis Scott or maybe The Weeknd. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you are new, and do not forget to follow me on social medias. Links will be in the description. All the drums used today are out of the Kavan Dignam Drum Collection Volume 1. Link will also be in the description for that. Loads of slapping drums for hip hop. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.